welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. We are starting off with the latest news coming in from Nepal. Well, 8 people have been killed as a result of a massive flash flood near the Tibet border in Nepal as villages and nearby settlements have been washed away. The sudden surge of water entered the river Bhotekoshi from the Tibetan side around 9 a.m. in Rasuwa district, severely affecting the areas of Timure and Saprobesi. Rescue operations are currently underway, but the full extent of the damage and the number of casualties remain unclear. Let me go across to my colleague Pragati Tripathi, who joins us with the latest, who's been tracking these developments. Pragati, we want to understand firstly, as we have multiple reports coming in from Nepal, firstly we want to understand the number of casualties that have immediately come out. We're getting to know that 8 people have been killed because of these flash floods.
Yeah, Shani, the situation in Nepal is turning increasingly grave after, massive flash floods swept through the country's northern Rasuwa district, close to the Tibet border. And the latest reports that we have is that at least 8 people have died, while several others are still missing. Rescue teams are continuing their search. Operations are being severely hampered by extreme high water levels in difficult mountain terrain. And the flooding hit the Bhotekoshi river at around 9 in the morning local time, with authorities saying that the surge appears to have come from the direction of Tibet, and the worst affected areas include Timure and Rasuwa, in Rasuwa district. And the force of the water has swept away villages, homes, vehicles, roads, and bridges, leaving behind widespread destruction. At least 9 armed police personnel stationed in Timure have been reported missing, according to the local reports. And the disaster has also hit critical infrastructure. Nepal's authorities say several hydropower and transmission facilities have been damaged, including the Rasuwa Kadi and Trishuli project. Around 430 megawatts of electricity capacity has been affected, which is more than 12% of Nepal's total installed hydropower capacity, Shivani. And the damage is also threatening connectivity with China. A 42-kilometer road linking Betropati to Rasuwa Gadi border crossing has been badly damaged, with several concrete bridges washed away. And the danger is not limited to Rasuwa alone. Authorities have issued high alert warning for communities along the river system in Rasuwa, Nuwakot, Gorkha, and Chatwan. People living along the Trishuli and other, vulnerable river stretches have been told to move to higher ground and avoid traveling on riverside routes. And the Nepal Army, armed, police force and Nepal police have been mobilized for the rescue and relief operations. Helicopters have been deployed, but officials say high water levels are making it very difficult for aircraft to land in some of the worst hit areas. And there is still uncertainty over exactly what triggered this sudden flood. An official also says that it does not appear to have been caused by heavy rainfall in Rasuwa itself. There are reports of significant rainfall on the Tibetan side, while authorities are also examining the possibility of a landslide or a sudden release of water upstream. Some experts have raised the possibility of a lake, glacial lake-related event. It could be a drought, but the exact cause has yet not been officially established.
All right, Pragati, I'll request you to stay on with us. We are tracking some more details regarding the rescue operations that are being conducted over there. Well, the flood has caused extensive destruction in Timure Bazaar and the nearby customs area, with vehicles and goods swept away. A newly constructed bridge at the site of last year's flood was also washed away, according to local officials. Now, several police facilities were also damaged, including the area police office in Timure, police post in Saprobesi, and police post in Rasuwa Gadi. Now, according to the Nepal police, 9 armed police force personnel deployed in Timure near the Nepal-China border have in fact been reported as missing. Now, this is according to some media reports that are circulating. So, Pragati, this is unfortunate news that we are also getting through media reports in Nepal. We are getting to know that 9 police personnel who had been deployed near the China border are also missing.
Kathmandu forced at least 9 armed police, force personnel, Standard and Timure, have been reported missing, and the disaster has hit critical infrastructure, and the damage, has been so hard that a 42 kilometers road linking Betravati to Rasuwa Gadi border crossing has been badly damaged, and now the authorities are trying to establish operations, like they're conducting operations. They're also, their main focus now is firmly on search and rescue and evacuation as Nepal battles, the aftermath of this massive flash flood, near that Tibet border. And the Nepal government has mobilized the Nepali army and police forces and Nepal police also for the same, for the rescue and relief operations only. 2 Nepali army helicopters have been already deployed with both aircraft operating from Trishuli area to support search and rescue efforts, Shani.
Absolutely. Pragati, stay on with us. We are tracking some more details.